Okay. And yeah, we are live. Okay, let me get out that screen that is going to cause me to lose some time, basically. And let's go to deposit this ink ribbon, because I will actually not need this anymore, ever. I won't need that crank anymore either. I will need that jewelry box, but something else. I need that metal object. And I'm going to need this wind crest. And as a matter of fact, I think that's all I'm going to need. I could take this out and switch it by the handgun. And handgun ammo. I feel like that's going to be a better choice. Okay, ooh, okay. Crappy camera angles changing. Praise the serum. Hey Daniel, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream, bro. Praise the serum indeed. Bear with me for just a moment. Oops. Okay, my audio cable wasn't connected properly, so I wasn't hearing things proper. Okay, I'm hearing things a lot better now. Ah, son of a gun. Got him. Surprisingly, I'm still fine, even though he scratched me, though. Completely forgot about this guy that was going to turn into a Crimson Head, and of course, this is one of those places I am coming back to at work, but love to watch your streamings. Hey, thanks, dude. Just don't get in trouble, man. But glad to have you here, man. You've been missed. Okay, I hope I'm going in the right... No, I'm not going in the right... Oh, actually, am I? I think I might have to pass through this gate anyways. Actually, if I'll download Remake again to play it. Oh, wow. Okay. No, that is good. Definitely gotta give it a shot, man. Because... remember, Resident Evil 2 Remake is coming out soon. One quick way to know if they're still alive is when you aim. If she aims at them, like this one. If she still aims in their direction, they're alive. Like if I were to put Radiator and she's gonna aim there, I know he's definitely dead. If I can't see him, basically. But if I can, then I'll be able to see his blood pool coming out. Definitely, I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 0 after this. So hopefully that's going to be fun as well, because I haven't played it in a while. So basically, you put the wind crest in here, and you get 3 wind crests. And on the original game, you'd need these to open up a door that I just used one of those emblems to open. Playing on easy mode, so am I. I'm rusty at this, man. Remember, these games are ruthless. If you play on normal or hard, you're gonna be having a hard time, because this is a lot harder than the original. Like, the original was significantly easier than this. So basically, I'm doing this just to get a Magnum handgun. Now, with Jill, there's 2 ways you can get the Magnum handgun. There's this way that I'm doing right now. And there's another way, which you can get Barry's handgun. Hi, hello, mods. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. If I examine this side, you can see there's buttons on the back. This wasn't in the original, by the way. It's just one of those things that they're here. So you can do this, and I'm gonna use this here. Got all the symbols, plus, equals, and minus. I'm angry and cry? What? What's going on, what? Why are you angry? Why are you crying? It has a place near the inside, and you got the Magnum revolver, which is a beast of a gun. It can one-shot headshots every single zombie in the game. and it's actually one of my favorite guns. Unfortunately, there's so very little ammo for it that you're most likely never going to use it. I am going to use this to fight a boss, which is coincidentally also the final boss, and that's the only that's the only you know, the only time I'm ever going to use this this handgun is just for that boss. Since none, well, you know, I'm gonna take this first aid spray, even though I'm most likely not gonna need it, but it's there, and I'm not coming back to this area ever again, so might as well just have it. Yeah, why would somebody do that? I don't know, but the game doesn't make much sense anyways. It's just one of those things that it's there, you know, take it, put up with it, and deal with it, I suppose. Which is fine by me, I guess. Which boss were you stuck, mods? And if you gotta be that angry at it, you just gotta stop fighting the boss and come back with a fresh head next day. That's where I went wrong several times, especially in Neo, where I got my ass beat, and then I just kind of left it, quit it. Didn't rage quit though, but I did just Nameless King. Ooh, that is a hard one. Is it true here? Yeah, I think it is, yeah. I just kind of like, okay, well, I can't do this today. It's just not going to happen. I died about 20 times. Oh, that is a really, really, really tough one. I would highly suggest... I know you don't like doing this, you want to play it by yourself, which is absolutely fine, but I would highly suggest co-oping for that one. Only for the sake of... Okay, I'm not in the right thingy? I don't think so. Only for the sake of it, you kind of have to. It's more designed for multiple people to do, really. Some bosses just, it's best to co-op. Yeah, I know you're gonna say no co-op because you don't like co-oping, which is absolutely fine. I get that. I totally respect it that you want to do it by yourself, which is absolutely fine. You don't have to co-op. It's just a friendly suggestion that, you know, it'd be best if you would co-op, to be honest. But it's totally fine if you don't want to, though. You don't have to. I'm going with 4 and 4 free. I don't think that's going to be enough for very long. So what I might do is take this out and there it is. Replace it with the Mo disc and then take this out completely and just leave it here and then maybe pick it up. But actually, you know what? No, I'll go with the shotgun for now. I'll go with the shotgun for now. If you want to do solo, the other next thing I'd suggest is if you open up the library and you got the archives, you can do soul farming. And I would suggest do some soul farming and just level the heck up. That's my suggestion. I might regret this decision because I think there's going to be a boss just now, and I only have a freaking shotgun.
Jill, you're alive. I was worried because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
If you can stream that, mods,
Time to talk.
I might help you
Jill,
out
hand
in
me
the
my
stream. I'm gonna just give Barry the gun, but if you choose not to, then you can keep his gun, but you'll most likely die anyway, so... I would give him the gun, just to be, you know, trust him and be good, I suppose. I so hope... Oh, crap. Basically, you gotta push her down. Oh, okay. 4 rounds. I don't think I'm gonna have enough bullets for this. Go on, Barry. Yes. She fell on her own. There you go. Ooh, that was close. Just about didn't have enough ammo for this. Oh, TV turned off. I was saying is if you want to stream it, or if you can stream it, I might be able to help you out just by giving you, you know, some tips, tricks, or something like that whilst you're doing it. If you want some sort of just guidance, I suppose. Not really. If you don't want co-op help, that's okay, but it'd be cool to see you do it, maybe. I don't know. I know you stream as well. Because outside of that, I don't know what else to suggest. If you just want to do it solo. Other than soul farming, you know, level up a bit more just so you can take a few more hits without dying. The scaling isn't so bad in Dark Souls 3.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
He still hasn't explained anything, by the way. He said he was going to explain it, but he hasn't. I don't think that thing is really dead either, but I'm not gonna go find out. Ah, crap. I totally forgot. The emblems. Completely forgot it. I know I need them. The wolf and the eagle medals. TV died, man. I'd say maybe... I'm thinking here how to best do it. Thing is with that is, yeah, I think from all the times I've done it as a melee character, I was in co-op basically, so I've done it with other people. I think Maze has helped me out quite a bit with that one. The only one time I've done it by myself was, well, one of the times was a New Game Plus. So I was already quite developed by then, and the other time was I had a pyro build, and pyro builds are like easy mode in the game, basically. It makes the game a lot easier because you can just do whatever from a distance. But then again, you know, it's just personal preference more than anything. Is if you don't want to do pyro build, then you don't have to. If you're like, you know, if you already got your build and you want to do it on your own, then it's just timings and whatnot. Okay, now I got everything I need. Have to live 3 years, yeah, defo. TVs nowadays do last a lot longer than, you know, than what you'd expect, considering all the technology. Enough top the story lore makes me desperate. So is it your first time on Dark Souls 3? I know you want to beat it on your own, but eventually if you want to do some sort of co-op, I'm thinking about getting Dark Souls Remastered. Again, I'll eventually get it once it goes dirt cheap. And that'd be a cool one to do some co-op. Mostly because I never played it, and it'd be cool to do an entire game and just co-oping. That's it. Okay. I remember my first time, the game beat my ass basically, but with that being said though, Remaster was okay. Oops, sorry. I'm not even looking where I'm going. Okay, seize the elevator. I do have the original, the Prepare to Die edition, but I've played very little of it, and I'm not very good at it. Let me just start by saying that. So I would like to get into the remaster because obviously more people are playing it now, so the player base in the co-op and all that stuff is now there. So that'd be cool to have a go, but. Okay, I'm just gonna save here because it's gonna be the last area of the game, and if you watch the movie, basically this is kind of like the Hive parts of the movie, but obviously it's nowhere near as big, or you know, however the movie depicts it. It's a lot smaller. It's just a lab basically, an underground lab where experimentation happens, and there's gonna be some new challenges down here. I was trying to have a quick look at all the stuff I've got to make sure I didn't. Okay, I didn't miss anything else. I think I got everything. Have you played Remastered one on your stream? No, I have not. Not the Remastered. I've played Dark Souls. Ooh, headshot. I played Dark Souls 3, I played Dark Souls 2, and that's it. That's all the Dark Souls games I've played. Never played the remastered. I don't even own it at the moment. Okay, he's gone. I forgot I don't have any handgun ammo. Crap. I might need to get some. There's gonna be some more enemies down here. From all the Soulsborne games, that's not one that I've played, unfortunately. I've been wanting to, don't get me wrong, it's just I don't want to pay top dollar for it. Is he? I think, yeah, he's dead. He's definitely dead. Got 3 rounds left. There's a guy somewhere around here, but oh, there he is. Okay, I'm out of ammo. And he's still alive. No, it was not the remastered one. The only kind of, not remastered, but the only one that is a bit, that's not like original was Dark Souls 2, and that was the Scholar the First Sin edition, which is like an HD remaster of it, basically. Okay, this puzzle is, you can skip it, you don't have to do it. I'm gonna do it just to show you guys what you should get out of it. So there's X-rays, basically, and there are 2 of these X-rays. There's one there and one here. Okay, and there's a memo here which basically says there's something scrawled on the notepad. Use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. So if you look at the very first one, it says Alex, so it starts with an A, and then in here it'd be the other one. Let me examine this first. This is Clark, which is a C, and then last but not least would be this one. Okay, so there's names to them, and there's a light here. So if you press the light, it changes to red, and parts of everything starts glowing. Okay, so if it's in the right order, it should spell out something. So if you go back to this one, it basically starts with a colon, and then the esophagus, and then the liver, and then the lungs, and that spells out cell, C-E-L-L. And that's the whole premises of this room. That's the whole puzzle here. Done. And then that gives you another clue which says John Ada. And if you were to read that, it basically it'll basically tell you another clue for something else coming up in just a moment. I think this door is locked. It is right now. So there's another couple of doors that we can go through. Does the difficulty change the end? No, it does not. The end is going to be the same. I'm going to get the good ending, the so-called good ending, where I'm gonna rescue Chris and Barry, so all three of us are gonna be saved. As a matter of fact, if I can go here now, I'm gonna just quickly go here now. Our city library rented €3 for 2 weeks. That is great, mods. Unfortunately, libraries in the UK don't work like that. So we cannot actually rent games in the UK as far as I'm aware. I'm sure there's got to be some sort of renting service, but I don't know of it, to be honest. So unfortunately, it's just not one of those things that we can do. And I'll take this battery. So the difficulty changes where the items you can pick up are, and the amount of items, the amount of hits an enemy will take, and how difficult they are. The password here is, the username is John, and the password is Ada, and we've seen this before when I picked up the other memo. So this is quite easy to guess. I'd say that's great though, mods. Like €3 for 2 weeks. Like, I would never buy another game in my life. I would just go and rent them out all the time, because 2 weeks is more than enough to play a game, in my opinion, as far as I know. There's 2 locked doors, electronically locked doors that I can open here, and this password is going to be cell, and this is for that locked room right next to it, and that's going to be somewhat. It's all optional, but it's important anyways. So after that's done, I think this is it for this room. I can just leave here now. Oh, this is 4 weeks. So is that €3 still for the 4 weeks? Cause that'd be actually cool, you know. Okay, there's yeah, there's that guy there. I believe, yeah, there's a handgun magazine here, and there is going to be a dagger here, and I could use that. Oops, let me equip it though. Now these guys are gonna come back to life as Crimson Heads, and for the most part, I'm okay with that. And that's it for the most part, not entirely. In the school holidays, wow, that sounds cool though. I wish we had something like that in the UK, which we don't. People just don't care too much about rentals, and they definitely wouldn't do it at those prices. But I wish like PlayStation Network or something of the sort would have something like that in place as well, whereas you could just rent a game. Yeah, I'm gonna take this slide filter. There's gonna be a guy here. I'm just gonna shoot him once and back it up so he doesn't eat me. He's definitely still alive though. Now you think I've just backed myself into a corner here, but really it's just like 1 bullet away from dying, and I have 1 bullet left in this gun. I have to pay yearly. We can get audiobooks and movies here rented still, and most of those are going to be in the library itself. Yeah, so there's going to be 3 mo discs and 3 of these machines to insert the mo discs, which is going to unlock this door here. Seems to have unlocked something. And it's a good thing that I'm going to be using those mode discs, because I definitely need the empty space. I'm going to take this out now. Actually, no. No, I cannot. There's no point. So that I've just went on but didn't do anything, that is that's like to refuel a fuel cell. And I could just go here and press one of these down, but I'm gonna do them all at once I have them all unlocked. Audio can be rented online, 22 euros. And for that 22 euros, do you have like unlimited rents, and is there like decent stuff to rent? Because remember, yeah, it's great that you can rent stuff for that much, but because then that's a really good deal. Because like Netflix costs half that per month. Oh, that's a Crimson Head already. Luckily, one of those shots. That door is unlocked, but before I go there, I just need to go to the item box, which is just past here. The games you have to pay extra. It's a membership. Okay, I got it. That's still not too bad though. Now there is something like that already kind of in place, and keep in mind the word here is kind of like that, where there is the PlayStation Now service, where you basically get to pay a set fee per month, and then you can play a massive list of games, mostly PS3 if I'm not mistaken. But the only issue with that is that you don't actually download the games or get to play them, or download the games and have them on your machine whilst you pay the membership. It's kind of like a streaming service, whereas you just stream it. Yeah, it's like a streaming service, which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I wish it was more like of a, there's shotgun shells there, but I'm not going to get them because I'm not going to use the shotgun anymore. Okay, so it's a streaming service, but I think Origin have there's something that EA is doing that's for the same kind of thing, but not streaming though. The Xbox will be like that. That's what I'd like to see more, to be honest. Let's view this film. If you view the film normally, this is basically what I see. This is a dog's called Cerberus. The sharks that we've seen, the giant one's called Neptune. And then obviously got the hunters. The Tyrant, we haven't seen yet. That's going to be the final boss. And then we have the Bioorganic Weapons team. And to the right is a very familiar face, which is Wesker. So this is kind of where we see. And then there's a barcode at the end. Now that barcode right now doesn't mean anything, but if you use this filter I picked up early, we'll go at the end of it again. You'll see it with the red filter, but then the barcode changes to 8462. Now you might be asking, what the heck is that for? And that is for this here, 8462, and then it opens. Streaming is not a good thing, I think. No, it isn't. The problem with that service is, or with any streaming service in general, to play games, because you can play you can play your PlayStation. You can stream your games, to your phone or whatever through your PlayStation. The problem with streaming is the lag. For certain games, it might be okay-ish, but there's always a slight delay that is noticeable. So unfortunately, that is one of the very few things that it's not quite there yet. There's a delay. There's not a big delay, but a noticeable delay. Even with a fast internet, the streaming service could be the fastest. My internet is quite fast as well, and even when I stream games, there's always that noticeable lag. Like games that needs pinpoint accuracy and precision, like you know, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Call of Duty, whatever you have, you know, that you need an online connection and you need to be fast in mobile and whatever. You're gonna have a bit of a difficult time streaming those, because I think I've tried to play Destiny 2 when it very first came out through Water PlayStation. And obviously it's in Netherlands, I'm in the UK, even though it's, you know, it's not the furthest away, but... And even with our fast internet connection, there was still quite a bit of lag, and I struggled a bit playing it. Hello, LF Go Play. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing today? Now, the reason why I'm coming to this room straight up is there's going to be loads of these guys, and I want to get rid of them. The reason I want to get rid of them now is because I'm going to need to come back to this room in a very short while, and I won't be able to run or do anything. Hey Duelista, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are okay. So yeah, in this room, okay, I can hear another one somewhere. I think there's gonna be loads coming out of a vent here, but they're not. I think they chilled a bit now. Basically, in here, there he is. Crap, made me waste one. Nope. Got him. Okay, I'm definitely in caution now. 4 left. So in here is basically warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Don't worry, because this is empty now, but I'm going to refill it, and then I have to walk very slowly here. And if there's enemies around, they're gonna kick my ass basically. So it's best if I do this now. And if that is done, that is done. Let me just go here. So there's going to be a lot more of those guys. Even whatever difficulty you play this, those guys are going to be like everywhere. Okay, that's that done. In here is going to be another mode disk insertion, and that is 2 out of 3. I got one more to do. And then that takes that mode disk out of my inventory, which is cool. I think this is the room. There's going to be loads of them. I got 2 left. Okay. I think that's that for the most part. I'm using these standard rounds. I think they're called grenade rounds. I don't know where his mate is. I know ASD went on a road trip today because he posted that on Discord. He went to Sweden, I believe. Oh, crap. Out of ammo. Gotta be careful because that can set me on fire as well. It's too close to me. Okay, I think that's room cleared up. I need to know if I can get Harvey's ring. I believe so, but I don't know how. Scare me for the rest of my life? Okay, tell the story, man. How did it scare you? To be fair, it is one of those games that's just generally terrifying. But how did it scare you? Because I know there's quite a fair few jump scares here and there. Do you know what our flame explosive acid rounds good for? So basically, it's really up to preference. The grenade rounds, in this one, in the original, is different. The grenade rounds are by far, not by far, but they're like the lowest. The medium, sorry, not the lowest, the medium power, basically. The flame rounds are the highest capacity and the acid are the lowest. The acid rounds I would suggest using more on plants, and the flame rounds more on tougher enemies like bosses. But again, it all depends on the game you're playing. Like, obviously I'm playing the remake, so it's gonna differ a little bit. No, I know I can push this shelf and the other one. I think that's going to be more shotgun ammo, which I'm not going to get because I still have acid rounds. And from this point on, like, the management of, you know, ammo management and whatnot is just kind of like very meh, because I'll be able to get away of not using as much stuff. Okay. I could use a shotgun for this room, for, you know, this area or whatever, but it's just one of those things, like, I can use whatever weapons I have because I got so much ammo for all of them. Can I just go down here? Yes, I can. Okay, in here, this is for the most part an optional room, but I'm going to go here, of course, because I'm going to use the mode disc, the last mode disc, and unlock the door. I want to get the good ending and rescue Chris. If you don't get this mode discs, you could just skip a lot of stuff, and it just, I think it would make the game easier, to be fair, in a lot of aspects. But I want to get the good ending, so I want to get the ending with Barry and Chris. And hopefully I'll be able to do it somewhat relatively quickly, as a matter of fact. He's not there yet. That guy's gonna get up. I wish he'd get up now. For the sake of, in a minute, it's gonna be too late. Okay, I'm just gonna go up there. And I'm gonna start getting ready for the end, I believe, because once I put the fuel canister up, I think that's going to trigger the end of the game, basically. And I need to heal up and get my final gun for the game, which is going to be, oops, the Magnum, which you guys haven't even seen me use it yet. Because up to this, that's why I got it so late in the game, because it's like there's no point in me getting it earlier, because I'm not going to use it earlier. I'm just going to use it now. Now I could in theory, I'd use this yesterday. I'd finish this yesterday, but at the same time, I'm going to take the acid shells out, because Magnum revolver, I'm gonna get a red herb, and I'm not gonna take a green because there's still some out there. I'm gonna combine this. I'm most likely not gonna use that too much, if at all, actually. But I'm gonna have it out just for the sake of it. So I'm gonna combine that so I have some healing item. I should maybe save here before doing this, because if I die now, I'm gonna be in trouble here. I really am gonna be in trouble if I die. But I'm confident that I'm not gonna die, but there's a good chance I can, because I'm gonna be carrying something and I cannot sprint or do anything. And I believe there's a crimson head down there that's gonna come out as soon as I'm carrying the damn thing. I almost bet. So I'm a bit scared here. I should have saved there, but screw it. Because if I don't die, this is gonna be a short video anyways. But if I shoot or run, and if I shoot like a shotgun, for example, where there's a kickback, or if I run, there's a good chance I'm gonna die. Thank you, Daniel. I'm gonna need it. So hopefully, there's a crimson head here. Oh crap. And even though I threw acid rounds at him, he didn't die. So that's just to show that the acid rounds are the weakest of the bunch. Seems to be something behind the sturdy door. Open it. I'm gonna have to use the tank controls, because with the tank controls you won't run automatically. It's just too risky to use the analog stick here, because one false whatever and you will die. Running could result in a fatal explosion. When it says could, it means definitely will. And if the Crimson Hand is out there, I might need to rethink my strategy here. Because there's two ways I could do it. I could shoot him with the grenade rounds and risk getting my ass kicked. Or I could shoot him with the Magnum and risk exploding. Anyway, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. I'm not gonna go down there just yet. Basically, Chris is in there in a cell. The cell is still locked. I'm gonna skip the... You know, she's gonna meet and see Chris. Chris was held in there all along. And obviously, if you're playing as Chris, then Jill was in there all along. But we'll see how it goes. I just know this guy's gonna jump at me now. I knew it. Okay, that was like a waste of a round. But I'd rather waste one and get him down than not waste one and he's gonna kill me. That was by far the most dangerous thing that could have happened there, was that guy jumping at me. Because if he were to shake me, or if I was going... Sometimes shooting explodes the damn thing. That was the most dangerous thing over there that could have happened now. And I've just... What? God damn it. I just entered the freaking wrong room. Oops. I was distracted talking, that's why I just entered the wrong room. So basically I gotta go to this exact same place where I've taken out the empty capsule, and I've got to put it up now that it's filled up with this nitro super highly explosive compound. This door is permanently locked, by the way. I was on the other side of it because I went through the vents. Over there is the elevator that I just showed you guys when I've been there. And then down here is where I actually have to go very, very slowly. And it's kind of cool because it's one of those parts in the game where it's like you dare sprinting here or running or whatever, you're gonna get killed. And if you come here the very first time and you haven't killed those guys, you're gonna be in trouble. That's why I like to kill everyone in here. You know, just walk in here, kill all those monsters first, and then I can just be safer here. Okay, set the capsule in place, and now I can go back to running. And I don't have to poop myself anymore. So that was by far the most dangerous thing to be in the game. Because one false step, you press circle and you start running, and that's it, game over. Or a zombie attacks you and shakes you up too much, game over. Or you fire like a shotgun and you kicks back too hard, that's it, you explode. What is nitro good for? It's good for a lot of stuff. That was from nitroglycerin, by the way. Start it up, yes. It's primarily used for explosives or fuel, but it's got a lot of different uses for it, I suppose. Like on dynamite, for example. Okay, oops, let's go this way. But in game, it's only for it's used as a fuel cell, basically. It's what's being used right now to power up an elevator. It's powering up this whole facility, as a matter of fact, right now. So that other fuel cell was empty. In here, is that door? Oh, I can go through this door. I don't think I've been here actually. Oh, there's a safe room here. Wow, I would have totally missed this. I'm gonna take this because why not? I missed two others here. There's some explosive rounds. Grenade shells, sorry, not explosive rounds. So rather than go outside and up, I could have just come here. Wow. I really should just... Oops. Should just learn to explore more, basically. I'm gonna save the game here, just for the sake of if I do die, I don't have to do none of this stuff ever again. But really, I don't... Yeah. I think I'll be fine, to be honest. I'm really on the last stretch now. All I gotta do is fight a boss, and then that's it. That'll be time. I might start up another game and play as Chris, which I know is gonna be a bit harder, but because I've obviously played this now, I kind of remember more or less what to do. So I might just do that off camera just for fun, basically. I think I got everything I need in one, basically. Is night thing mandatory? Yes, it is. Yeah, you gotta do it. Because the main goal for this is to get this elevator working. To progress in the game. And if you don't power it up with that thing, this elevator isn't gonna work. And you won't be able to fight the final boss and see the whole rest of the story. So it is 100% mandatory.
Jill,
Barry,
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Okay. Really close to the end here.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and two lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Manhandled.
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
Yeah, it was in the movie. He's Wesker, the bad guy in pretty much almost every Resident Evil game until they killed him.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit!
I don't remember that happening in the original. I think it was the tyrant that smacked Wesker, not Barry shooting him. I feel his heart beating outside his chest.
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak.
Okay. So of course Barry has to be out in the important moments. I'm gonna use this. I think it's 8, 9 shots to get him down. Wow, really? That was nothing. And he's out.
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker,
He's gone.
first, let's just get out of here.
Okay. Again, in the original game, there'd be a key that it'd be dropped there on the floor, and that's what you'd have to use to exit this room and rescue Chris in the cell. However, in here, all you gotta do is just release that lock, and then something else will happen that will unlock every door, and yeah. Let's get out of here. I think all the voice actors are American, at least for the most part, I'm pretty sure. Master.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
So there's a self-destruct system. Of course, it wouldn't be a Resident Evil game with some sort of, you know, explosion happening. Any Americans in the credits? Well, it's gonna be for the voice actors who are portraying them, not for the animators and all that. I'm sure they're gonna be in the credits though, but if you go to IMDb, I'm 100% sure it will tell you there. It will tell you on IMDb whose voice actors there has been for the characters throughout the entire series. There might be different voice actors per character, you know, and this is like Resident Evil 1 actors were different from Resident Evil 2, for example, or something like that. But I remember again on the original there was some live action parts. There's some actual footage of it with some American actors, but that never made it to this one, unfortunately. It's all CGI. So up until right now, we couldn't open this cell anyways. We could just open the door to get here, but not actually the lock. Now all locks are released, as the voice says, so this lock is also released.
Jill,
Chris, you're okay.
glad to see you are too. Anything on Wesker?
We'll talk later. First, let's get going.
So basically all Chris does in this game is just sit around in a cell and does nothing. And waits to get rescued. And the thing is, you might not rescue him. It's actually a lot more trouble to rescue him than it is to let him die, but you know, it's just one of those things. If you beat the game for the first time, you don't know he's there, and you don't know how to get to him. It's like you don't know that you just beat the game and you let Chris die.
Come on, let's go.
So it's very easy to beat the game the very first time. not knowing that you let him die, that he was there all along. But then obviously the more you beat the game, the more curiosity you have about it, with the mode discs and whatnot, then you'll know more or less what to do. Oh, alright, little buddy. I'm pretty sure it's this way I gotta go now. It's gonna be another elevator to go up from where I came in. I think both Barry and Chris are gonna be waiting out there anyways. Again, if you want to save the game one last time, that's the way to do it. But I'm not going to, because I saved relatively early, and you know what, sometimes it's just too many saves.
Come on, come on!
Hurry!
Now, I've already been past this door, but obviously it was locked before. And on the final area you got this stuff here. I'm gonna get one of these, just for the sake of, yeah, it's here. I might as well. Shot more shotgun shells, which I don't need.
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
Okay. Oh. Again, on the original, this is a battery. In here is just a fuse unit. And then you put the fuses here. I thought it was going to be a battery here too, but no, it's fuses.
3 minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Okay, this is the start of the end. And on the way up you have exactly 3 minutes. Or just a bit less. 2 minutes 57. Until the game explodes. So you can either beat the final boss in this time and win the game, or you don't and you die. I never actually waited out the whole time, so I don't know what would happen. Obviously you could die and the whole thing explodes with you in it, but I never actually waited in game, so I never seen that happening actually. Signal flares, which is gonna signal the helicopter.
Jill!
You made it.
So did he. And Tyrant don't need no elevator. I'm telling you, Chris is like useless in here. He's on a prison cell all along. When he's out, he gets knocked down unconsciously almost straight away. Oh, okay, so still got that. Oh, whoa. He came straight for me. And this gun knocks you back as well. I think it's 12 shots altogether that you got. Oh, okay. 12 shots you gotta give him. That could have been fatal. Right there. There you go.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
And this rocket launcher is more from Resident Evil 3 style, which is the 4-shot rocket launcher, whereas in the original game it's just like a bazooka looking thing. And time. No, there's no nuke on this one, but the house does explode. The mansion does explode completely. And roll the credits. Which I can skip.
Jill, you did a fine job.
Okay, playtime 5 hours is 55 minutes. Wow. Creatures dispatch 98, ammo use 274, ink ribbons use 13, health use 10. And those are my stats, which aren't the best stats ever. You got a closet key, a new costume. No nuke, why? There's no nuke on this one. The mansion explodes because there was you know, self-destruct sequence on the mansion, so it does, the whole thing does explode, but there's no nuke on this one. And the only one that there is a nuke in is Resident Evil 3 at the end of it, when you leave, when you exit in a helicopter, then there's a nuke at the end where it destroys the whole of Raccoon City. Because remember, right now on these on this one,
Resident Evil.
a new costume has been unlocked. This is Resident Evil 5, Chris. This is normal one. For Jill, I got this one, and this one. There's another one you can have, but you need to beat the game twice with the same save file to unlock it. But I'm going to be playing as Chris right now, just to be a bit different. Yeah, nuke is only Resident Evil 3. Because it's when they destroy the whole Raccoon City. Because right now it's only in a mansion, and you think that, oh yeah, they destroyed the mansion basically, so it's, you know, you're done for, you don't need, you know, it's been contained or whatever. But no, it's not been contained, it's escaped through Raccoon City, and then the whole city is going to be chaos. Okay, it only took me the whole freaking weekend
There are only 3
of
stars.
streaming to beat this game.
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
What the once again story makes? Nothing, it's just you continue on
Please.
beating the game after
No.
you've defeated it. Now, if you
What was
play
that?
this, the once again story is like, if you defeated the game in less than 3 hours, I believe, with either character, then you get like infinite rocket launcher, and I think an infinite something else. I can't even remember what else you get. And you get costumes basically. So you don't actually get all that much, unfortunately. I'm not gonna take this just yet. Bloodstain on the floor, this didn't come from my friend. So as Chris, you only start with a freaking knife. With Jill, you start out with actual handgun. How is the Neo leveling going? Not very well actually. It's going very slow right now, unfortunately. I need to find a better place to farm for Ambrita. Should up a new difficulty, very easy. Yeah, that's right. It's not a difficulty I would recommend to anyone unless you just not much into gaming at all. Very easy difficulty, which just makes enemies die in like 2 shots or whatever, which is not very fair.
Wesker? Jill?
I'd recommend either easy if you're a beginner, or
Where did
normal
they
if you
go?
want a true experience. Have you tried the beast? No, I have not. And that is a handgun. I think it's Jill's handgun actually. So Jill's are, no, Barry's got the Magnum, so it's definitely going to be Jill's. This is Stars branded. Beretta. I need to find good spots to farm, to be honest. Just going to inspect. Not that I have to, but why not? I need to find an arrowhead, which I know where it is, and then I need to, after I got the arrowhead, I need to get the key. It's good to level up and get gear. Where is that, more or less? Can you give me some indication? Because I need to beat the final level in the game in order to unlock the DLC. But I can't beat it because the last part of it, where all those enemies come in, they just destroy me. And yeah, I was struggling quite bad in there. It's the film that of him dying, basically. It's called Abyss. The Kelly Clowns. Yeah, those are it. That's the part I'm struggling at the moment. Just got my ass beat basically in there. I don't even need those herbs, so I'm not going to take them. There's tons of them coming out, and then there's those giant horned beasts coming out as well, kicking my ass basically. So I'm not having a very good time. If I could do them, I would. Ah, crap. No. Get off me. Okay, I am in caution. I have no defensive items equipped. I have no defensive items, period. All I wanted was that golden arrow. Crap. "11 shots to get him down." Wow. I counted. If I don't start burning all these guys, I'm gonna be in trouble. But as you can see, there's more enemies in here. One is already... Oh, crap. He's gonna kill me now. He's gonna kill me. One is already... Am I in danger already? Yeah, I am in danger. Wow. One's already ready to become a Crimson Head. This one. I should leave this room as soon as possible, actually. Hey, ASD. Just the first one with Kato. Yeah, I've used Kato. Unfortunately, he's not very much of a help there. And it's really unfortunate. But I've used Kato though, so don't think I've skipped him. But I'm still struggling because I'm level 102 and you're supposed to be like a level 145 for that level to be more or less effective. So I can tell I'm incredibly underleveled for that. So I'm just going to leave it for now. I need to definitely level up first, up to level 150 at the very minimum. So I need to find a good spot, which you said the Abyss. I need to look up into it. We're doing okay, ASD. How are you doing, dude? Thought you was on a road trip to Sweden. Have you made it all right? And yeah, you can tell how difficult this game has been now, because I've already been in danger once and I've just started it up again. That's how difficult it can be. And I'm gonna have a lot less ammunition. As you can see, enemies take like 10, 12 shots to kill, to die now. So that's why the easy and the very easy difficulties are a good thing, in my opinion. 3, 4, 5. Oh, headshots. How lucky was I? Crap, there's another one here. 2, 3, 4. Back it up. 5, 6. Okay, he's down. He's still alive. 7, 8, 9. Okay. He's permanently down now. You can stab him when he's down as well. To the first part of the Demon King mission with Hanzo. I was assuming a couple of days here and then back to Finland. Not bad at all. Okay, I was gonna say my inventory is full, which is bad, but then if I examine this, it's gonna get removed anyway, so I'm gonna have space anyways. First part is the Demon King mission with Hanzo. Yeah, that's actually maybe a good idea, because that'd be actually quite easy to. I found that first part really easy because you basically they're holding your hand the whole time. So I might actually just do that. I'll take more pictures on Discord. I like that. Yeah, of course, man. You can post whatever you want there, dude. We always like to see pictures of stuff. It's a key. Will you remove it? Yes. Gives you a lot of Amrita. That's what I need right now. There's also I can't remember what it's called, but it's some sake, and basically what that does is it doubles up your Amrita gain the more people you kill without dying. So if you can kill a lot of enemies quickly, it just keeps giving you a boost to the Amrita earned, and that means you can earn quite a fair bit of Amrita, but if you die, you lose it all. So it's kind of like high risk, high reward kind of thing going on. Does your first playthrough affect the game in, once again, like weapon ammo availability? No, it does not. If you played it like I just have, and basically you didn't beat the game in any special way, then basically it's not going to give you much, if anything at all. Okay, use the sword key there. The only way that once again is going to be affected is if you've done well in the game before. Like I said, in less than 3 hours. And if you beat the game in less than 3 hours, then oh, come on, man, I just want to go here. Then you can get like an infinite rocket launcher and, you know, another infinite weapon and stuff. But you need to be a pro at the game. How is behind ASD? Yeah, man. You seem like a very chill dude, man. So at least we get to know what it's like. A day in the life of ASD. Getting money. Doing road trips. Just having fun in life, man. 'Cause that's what life is all about. Take the dagger. Basically, the game gives you a dagger and then it gives you an enemy right in your face to use the dagger in. I'm gonna try my best not to use the dagger here. Ah, maybe. Oh, that's how you do it. It's so easy to dodge the enemies with this, with these controls, not being tank. Impressive dodge. Thank you, Daniel. I got good at dodging the enemies. I have to find girlfriend next, then I'm happy. Oh, that shouldn't be too hard, man. You just gotta maybe either look or, you know, something will come your way. I'm sure. Let me just see. Okay, I have 2 daggers and they're already equipped. Now the dogs will come out, but not just yet. But it's going to be a lot sooner than the first time. If you're playing on easy or very easy mode, you can pass this room 3 or 4 times without the dogs. If you're playing on normal or hard or even higher difficulties, the dogs will come a lot sooner. yeah, I know there's I need to level up Ghost. I know that, mods. Thank you for reminding me, because that is something I know I have to do, but for the life of me I keep forgetting. Okay, and obviously it doesn't have the lockpick, and this is where you get the shotgun, I believe, but I can't get it just yet. Okay, I can get through here though. Wait, no, this is where you get the shotgun. Crap. So I gotta go back to the other room then. Can't get the shotgun now, so there's no point in me coming here just yet. I do have some shotgun ammo though. So in here is just a bathroom then. And yeah, there's a zombie here, I'm pretty sure. Let's just get... Ah, I can't even carry it. Darn it. I need to come back here then to get that key. This is why Chris is just... He's got the lighter though, which is great, so I don't ever have to screw that part up of not having to carry a lighter around for stuff, especially burning corpses. That's a lot easier. The plant room, you have used the herbicide. You killed the green herbs. Did I? I know you said I did, but I don't know, you know. I didn't think I had. I need to look back through the video. I read it later. Oh, I was gonna say I need to go back to that video then. Okay, he fell down. Oops, he's dead. Wow, that was the least amount of number of hits to get that guy down. Also, if you've noticed, Chris has 2 less item slots in inventory. So it's overall just harder with Chris. I need to look back at my stream recording for that to see if I did kill it. But if you're saying so, obviously I'll believe you. But I could swear I hadn't. I really thought I didn't have. Wow. So it turns out I killed the green herbs. That sucks. 6 slots, yep. That's all you get with Chris. Chris is just generally the hard mode, basically. You don't have Barry helping you out. And that's instructions for dead bodies. So it basically gives you this, the fuel canteen, and it gives you this to fill it up. And I think you can only do this twice. Half the kerosene still remains. So you can do that twice, basically. And you got old keys as well, which is something else you gotta carry to open those doors. It's just a pain. It's really difficult to overwrite clear data, yeah. I'll beat this again with Chris, I believe. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it here for the sake of I've beat the game. I don't have much else to do in here. So on the next week coming up, I'm gonna be playing Resident Evil 0, and I'm gonna be playing it on PC because I don't have it on PS4. So after that, I'm gonna be playing Resident Evil 2 and then Resident Evil 3, and I don't know. I think after that I'll be ready to go back to Neo DLC, which I got that to do. So by then I should be leveled up enough to carry on playing Neo for the DLC bit that I missed. And then I don't know. We'll see what the future has to bring. Hopefully by then Spider-Man will be out, which is the next big game I want to play. And then as soon as I play that, I don't know what else I'm going to be playing after. But anyways, stay tuned for Resident Evil 0 coming up next. Thank you all for coming and stopping by. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care, dudes.